Hello everyone, I am Mr. Sagar Dibopre, working as an assistant professor in Department of ENTC of AI SSMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. In this video, I am going to tell you something about basic definitions related to probability theory. So first definition is experiment. So it is experiment in the probability theory is defined as it is the procedure which is conducted to get some results. For example, tossing a coin. So if you toss a coin, the possible outcomes are heads, either we will get head or tail. Then another example of experiment is tossing a die. So if you toss a six-sided die, then possible outcomes are getting either a number between 1 to 6, any number between 1 to 6. Either we will get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So these are the examples of an experiment. That means it is the procedure which is conducted to get some results. An experiment is also called as trial. Next definition is sample space. So sample space is defined as a set of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called sample space of that experiment. For example, if a coin is tossed, then possible outcomes are head or tail. Therefore, the sample space will include all the possible outcomes. That means S is equal to H, comma T. H stands for head and T stands for tail. That means in this set, we have written all the possible outcomes. So if a die is tossed, then possible outcomes will be any number between 1 to 6. Therefore, sample space will include all the numbers between 1 to 6. So sample space is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means here we have written all the possible outcomes after doing an experiment of tossing a die. Therefore, sample space is a set of all possible outcomes. That means we have to make a set in which all the possible outcomes we have to write. Next definition is event. So an event is defined as it is the favorable outcome of the sample space. So from the sample space, we have to select the favorable outcome, and that will be called as an event. For example, consider an experiment of throwing a die. Then sample space will be S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the sample space, we have written all the possible outcomes. Now, if an event A is getting a number greater than 4, then we have to find out a number which is greater than 4 from this sample space, and that will be our favorable outcome. So favorable outcome will be, we can say that a number 5 or 6. So an event A is, we can say that it is a set which will include two numbers 5, 6. Next definition is probability. The probability of happening of event A is defined as probability of A. It is denoted by probability of A, and it is equal to number of favorable cases divided by total number of possible outcomes. So, for example, consider an experiment of drawing a card from deck of 52 cards. Then probability of getting a king will be 4 divided by 52, because total number of possible outcomes are 52, as there are 52 cards in a pack of cards, and therefore it is written in the denominator. And number of favorable cases are 4, as there are 4 kings in a pack of cards. Therefore the favorable cases are 4, therefore it is written in the numerator. Therefore the probability of getting a king will be 4 divided by 52. For making this video, I have used this reference. Thank you.